more food. Does that pig have glowing eyes, or am I just imagining things? Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die, Alpha 17 Experimental. I'm an old guy gaming, and it is day 7, the morning of day 7. It just rolled over to the morning of day 7. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and let's get started here. All right, so a couple things. I discovered that apparently bedrock is at plus 3 meters. I'm assuming it's plus 3 because I must be 3 blocks high. Well, I'm only 2 blocks high, so maybe they consider bedrock plus 1. I didn't read that in the patch notes, but I haven't had a chance to finish reading all of the patch notes anyway. So I actually dug down a little deeper than I had intended to with, where the walkway's going to be. So I ended up going back up to there because I wanted the pit to be 6 blocks deep. And the reason for that, and I don't know if this is going to help or not, it may not, but the reason for that is because the zombies, I'm hoping that they're not smart enough to break blocks in a stair-step fashion so they can get back up to me. If they don't do that, if they're just going to break the blocks in front of them to try to get at me, then the theory is that they'll be down here and they'll break blocks and try and get underneath me, but they won't actually get up to me, and they'll be low enough down to where they won't be able to hit the blocks underneath my feet. Now, theoretically, if there's enough of them and they do enough damage, they still could possibly, break enough blocks to, cause a collapse or a cave-in. But, the plan is for me to have a tunnel that goes way back in there, so that means I'm not just stuck in one place. This is all theoretical, of course. I won't know how effective it's going to be until it actually happens. They might be smart enough to actually break the blocks up in a stair-step or ramp fashion and still get to me, and I'm screwed in that case anyway. So we're just going to give it a try and see what happens. The other thing that happened is late last night, or overnight I should say, it started getting really cold, and now that I am level 5, and I do have another point, or no, I guess I spent that point, we spent that point, didn't we, in agility to get some stamina cap. Anyway, it started getting cold, and so my stamina just tanked again. Which is really frustrating. But fortunately, because I'm hydrated well enough, I was able to, what's that doing there? I was able to, regenerate the stamina faster than I was using it. So it didn't really turn out to be too much of a problem. All right, so this is now going to be the wall of the pit, and we're going to be up there in a tunnel that's going to, that I'm going to keep digging further and further. And the idea is I'll have spikes down here, of course, and so assuming, they come through this opening, and they may not, they might just start digging straight down above my head. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be standing in this general area, but up high there, so that, even if they do start to dig straight down, they're still going to fall into this pit, hopefully, if I time it right, that is. And I'm still going to have enough tunnel with more pitfalls, further back to retreat as needed. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to fully build this out by the time Horde Night comes, just because I'm using a stone axe. And I am going to, run into stamina issues again. But, we're going to give it the best shot. We're going to give it our best shot for sure. What I might do, too, is I might go back up and get some dirt so I can make some cobblestone, so I can make some flagstone too, just so I have, something fairly durable to place. Well, durable in the sense of what I'm capable of doing at this point in time. So anyway, yeah, so bedrock is now at plus 3 meters. It's no longer the 70 or so minus that it used to be in the older game. So I did not know that. I know it now. Interesting. Okay, so anyway, what I think I want to do here is we still have plenty of water, so I'm just going to keep digging, and as long as my stamina keeps regenerating faster than I'm using it, which it should do as long as I stay hydrated, plus we got a few more blueberries left, I'm just going to keep digging until it gets to the point where I just can't do it. And then if that happens, you know, we'll have to go outside one more time, get some food somehow, some way, before we come back in here. I also want to take all of my, you know, my sniper rifle, all my valuable stuff, and go save it at the base and not have it down here with me. So that way if I die, you know, I don't lose all of my stuff. So I'm not planning at all to fight these guys. I'm trying to avoid them at this point, at this stage in the game. So that is the plan. Avoidance is the name of the game here. All right. So I think that's really about all I have for you right now. So I'm going to cut the camera here, and I'm just going to keep on digging this tunnel and you know, see if I can get at least one more decent-sized pitfall built out, you know, before it's time. All right, so I will bring you guys back here in a little bit with an update, and we'll see how things are going at that point. All right, talk to you a bit. All right, guys, I'm back. I got to thinking, and there's a couple things I want to actually do right, and I think I want to do them now rather than, you know, wait until Horde Night's upon us. I'd like to get them done first and then just come down here and just stay down here the rest of the time. So I did manage to dig back this, you know, this much further. Hopefully everything will work in our favor. I'm not counting on it to, because this game fights you tooth and nail, but hopefully it'll work in our favor. And we'll have enough time to get back here and dig at least another smaller pit and then continue the tunnel. But there's a couple things I want to do now and get them done so we can just come down here and be down here by the time Horde Night arrives. So I'm going to take the pistol and the blueberries with us. I'm going to leave this water down here. Let's see, we'll leave the shovel down here. Actually, no, I want to take the shovel with me because we need to get some clay so we can make some cobble, because we can actually use cobble to repair this stone and maybe even make some flagstone as well. We're going to fill these cans up while we're up there. Let's go ahead and take that water right now so our water's topped off. Hopefully we'll luck out and find an animal that we can take out as well. Let's leave about half the iron down here. The duct tape, didn't I make a splint? Oh, I did. It's right here. Okay. We should probably keep that with us. We'll take the duct tape back up to the house too. Let's leave more stone down here as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, you know what? Let's get the spikes down too. Let's get that out of the way. Just so in case we are scrambling to get here at the last minute, this part's done. I knew that was going to happen. Stupid game. It's the game's fault. It's not my fault. Okay. Let's see. Let's repair that. I don't think that one took any damage. Okay, let me try something else here. Can we get up high enough to make like a little temporary bridge? And then what we'll do when we come back down here is we'll just pull these blocks up behind us. Okay. So, a couple things. We're going to take and set a bedroll down on top of a stout building as a fallback location. And so depending upon how long we survive, if we happen to bite the dust close to morning, we could spawn on said building and potentially survive the night, the rest of the night. Now, if we die really early on, that's probably not going to help us, but let's just see how, we'll see how things go in that regard. Okay, so let's carefully hop out of here. Turn the torches off. I should have left the damn torches down there, actually. Oh, let's turn the gamma down, too. This gamma thing's a pain in the ass. Okay. So, we need a couple more wood frames. Actually, no, let's make even more than that. We're not bothering with ladders to get up on buildings and stuff. It's just, ah, shit, I should have left the spikes down there, too. Doggone it. Okay. Too much stuff to remember here. Yeah, we're not going to bother with ladders just because the zombies can climb up, jump, you know, past a missing rung, and I can't. So ladders are pretty much useless to us. So we're just going to have to use wood blocks and do elevatoring. Now, we could actually try and fall back to this building here. In fact, you know what? Why don't we just do that? We might as well. So let's go up there right now and just kind of scope the situation. We're probably going to run into sleepers up there. And what I'll do is leave, I guess we'll just leave this block here. Man, our stamina is just in the frickin' toilet, isn't it? Okay, let's scrap that. The other thing we're going to try and do while we're up here, up on the surface, is we're going to try and find some more food. Does that pig have glowing eyes, or am I just imagining things? Talk about find some more food. Holy Moses. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There's another pig there, and that pig has glowing eyes. I don't know about this. That does not look like your normal pig. Or is it just the way the light's shining? That doesn't look like your normal pig. I don't think I want to I don't think I want to mess with those guys. And I'm not sure if I want to be on this roof either. Maybe we should go over to the hotel roof. Yeah. Something tells me that's not something we want to mess with right now. So let's just leave that alone. And we'll use this hotel, motel, whatever, over here. I don't even know what the hell that is. Weird. Okay. All right, let's go over here and use the motel instead. So we'll put a block here. We're hot too. Let's eat the rest of our blueberries too. Yeah, that does not look like your ordinary, everyday, average pig bear. Here, let's just do this. It's a little faster to do it this way. So we'll finish off these blueberries, get a little stamina back, get an inventory slot back. Oh, there's a couple of coolers there. Let's go check those out too. See if we can get some more beer. That would be awesome. But what we'll do is we'll put a bag up on top of this building, and this will be our fallback location. If things do not go well for us down in the little horde bunker there. How about if we put the pistol there? Okay, there's water. 2 waters. I'll take those. I will take those. Okay, good. No sleepers up on this roof. Lots of sleepers down below. None up on this roof. So let's pop our bag just right here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. These must be half blocks or something. Okay, and that'll be our fallback location. If worse comes to worse. Okay, so that's done. Now, really, the only thing we really need to do is we need food. So we might... Yeah, let's run away from those guys. We might see if we can once again infiltrate the that shamway. But let's go up onto our own base here. And let's drop off our guns. Maybe I'll keep the pistol with me, because they're not really going to do us any good down in the hole anyway. I mean, if we get overrun, we're hosed. Completely toast. So there's no point in losing these guns. Maybe what I'll do though is I'll keep the this pistol with me just in case we get into a severe emergency or something like that. Okay. Let's grab these waters. And I thought about maybe making a trader run, but I think that's just going to take too long. I don't think we have time to do that. So what I'm going to do is I want to get some clay so we can make some cobblestone. So we're going to work on that. And I don't think there's really anything else here that would be disastrous if we lost. Maybe I'll keep one steroid here. Anything else that we want to keep behind? There's no point in having empty jars with us, so we'll leave those here. And I think that's it. So we'll take the rest of this with us. This we'll use to fill up with more water while we're out and about, so we can cook it up down in the hole there. Keep the bone shiv with us in case we do find a critter. Okay, so the next order of business here is to get some clay. So we'll do that now. And we can basically really dig anywhere because we no longer have clay spots. So let's go. This is probably as good of a place as any. We'll get ourselves a good amount of clay here. And then we'll see if we can break into that shamway. Because we never actually fully broke into the shamway itself. We ended up breaking into the drugstore instead. And I think there's a decent chance too that we could find a cooking pot in there, in addition to hopefully some more food. So yeah, using this thing is definitely using more stamina. Makes me wonder if it's even worth it at this point. Here, let's do a quick comparison between the iron shovel and the stone shovel. Okay, so the iron shovel gives us 1 to 2 per hit. And it takes our stamina about halfway down. And how many hits does it take to break the block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Okay. Now let's try the stone shovel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits, and our stamina is still about in the same spot when it's all said and done. So I don't know if we got more or less with the stone shovel, but I don't think this is really any worse and it's a slightly faster. Yeah, we're bottoming out. Okay, how much clay do we have now? 210. All right, let's get some more. Cause yeah, I figured, okay, let's go out, let's take care of this stuff now, so we can just go back down into the bunker there that we're building and just stay there, so we're not scrambling at the last second before Horde Night starts. And hopefully we can go down there with enough food to, you know, give us the stamina that we need for the duration. If not, well, we just have to make do. At least we'll know we'll have plenty of water. And the water is what affects the regeneration speed. The food affects the cap, the water affects the generation. Okay, let us get some stamina back here. Out of stamina again. So it's 11 o'clock in the morning now. So the day's already halfway over. Seems like it just started. I've got the 90-minute days set. 18 hours per day. 90-minute day cycles, I should say. Okay, well, that's not a ton of clay, but I think it'll have to do for now. I guess the next thing is to try and get back into Shamway. Now, this is going to be a little trickier because my stamina cap is really tanked right now. I almost wonder if we should... Oh, shit. I almost wonder if we should... see if we can find a pig or a deer out in the boonies. That's a crapshoot, though, you know. I mean, we could wander around for several hours and not find a damn thing. Whereas the store very likely has something in there, but we got to fight to get it. We don't have a lot of stamina to do the fighting, so we don't have really good choices here, do we, guys? Well, I tell you what. Let's throw that away. I guess we'll repair that. Put that up there. I guess we'll put that on our toolbar. Let's just see what we can do. Yeah, it's the top of this building that has those weird pigs, man. Even if I could kill those son of bitches, would they be safe to eat? Hard to say. Hard to say. Alright. Let's just see what happens here. Is that a zombie? Or a bag? That's a zombie. Stay asleep, zombie. Okay, beer and water's good, but food is what we really need right now. It won't let me put a spike there. I don't think I'm going to waste my spikes. See, if we move really slowly, we keep from making a bunch of noise. If we just move steadily, then our noise gets louder and louder. That shopping basket there could have something in it for us, and I'm not even really seeing anything else in this store. Ah, shit. All we got is water out of the deal. Damn it. Ah, shoot. We do not have the stamina to fight her. I don't know if steroids gives you stamina or not. Okay, let's just... Ah, crap. We couldn't afford to miss either. Let's run over here. Shoot her. Run over here. We're only going to use the bow because we can't afford the stamina with a club swing. And we can't afford to miss either. I think I'm going to die. Yeah, she's going to kill me. Son of a bitch. I don't think this... We're going to take this. I don't know if it gives me stamina or not. It doesn't, so that was a waste. This is an emergency. I hope this doesn't call a bunch of other zombies. The gun. Should kill me anyways. Okay. Well, that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. We have another problem too. Didn't even think about this. We're going to spawn on... Well, actually, no. We're not going to spawn on the roof. We're going to spawn near the bag. So it just occurred to me that I didn't have any blocks to get back off that roof. Okay, that was unfortunate. But it's the way it goes sometimes. It was a calculated risk and we lost. And we got the frickin' Grim Reaper on top of it. That's just great. That's just great. Thank you, game. All useless stuff. Drinks and shakes. Alright, well. You know what? I guess the good thing about that, though, is that... Look at the stamina that we're getting back. I'm not exactly sure why we got all that stamina back. Unless the steroids set our cap up to that point, and then when we died, it just restored us back to that point. So actually, in a sense, that death could have been a bit of a blessing in disguise, maybe. Let's see if we can get back to our bag. I don't know if she's still going to be around or not. Now, like I said, I didn't see anything else in that chamois either, container-wise. I didn't look real closely in the corner, though. Is she gone? I think so. That is not doing us any good right now. Technically that isn't either, but we are going to need one for a forge at some point. But you know what? We could bust toilets up for that. I don't know. Let's go back over here. Wait, over where? Here, yeah. Let's go back over here. Now that we have a little bit of stamina, we can fight if we need to. But I want to poke my head back in there one more time and just make sure that I didn't miss a container in the building somewhere that might have some... Oh, she's back. Okay, there's a counter over there. Oh, crap, we got two of them. Okay, let's fight them again. thought she was going to hit me that time. Oh, lag spike. Okay, I'm not going to aim because doing so uses stamina. Okay, let's just stand still for a second so we can get stamina back while we're waiting for her to stand back up. They still seem to do a little bit, sometimes a little bit of zigging and zagging, making it hard sometimes to okay. Well, alright. Grim Reaper sucks because what that means is that all of our attributes are temporarily lowered. So we're weaker now for 55 minutes. And if we die again while we have it, then it lasts even longer, I think. Or gets worse or something. Let's just take a walk out in the woods, see if we can come across a deer or a pig. Because I think that shamway's a bust, and didn't even give us a frickin' cooking pot either. Oh, yeah, let's be careful not to sprint a whole lot either. Pig. I heard it over in this direction. There he is. Sweet. Okay. This is going to help a lot. We killed it on the first shot. Even better. Let's see. See, this pig's not green and doesn't have glowing eyes. So those pigs up on the roof, there's something wrong with it. Something bad wrong with those pigs. Okay, this is going to help a lot. Should be able to get a pretty decent amount of charred meat out of those. I think it takes 5 per. Which, by the way, I want to complain about that. Why does it take 5 big chunks of meat to make 1 cooked chunk of meat? That makes 0 sense. Fun pimps. Just saying, makes 0 sense. That, to me, seems like you're making the game hard for the sake of making it hard and not in a sensible way. I love you guys. I love your game. But that is one thing that just doesn't add up for me. There. I said it. Now, I read in the patch notes that we could get honey out of stumps. Let's try something here. Now the game's doing this little surround old guy with zombies. I mean, you can't loot this, but if you break it, does it give you some honey? Let's find out. I think that pig is just what the doctor ordered, though. Because we should now have enough meat to go. We did get honey. Look at that. All right. That was actually cool. Okay. Let's head on back. We'll avoid these guys if we can. I'm going to pop a Band-Aid too. What we'll do is we'll go fill these cans up with water, but we'll cook them down below so we're not taking, like, you know, a bunch of cans and encumbering ourselves. We're already encumbered. Let's toss this. Let's make one of these and toss this other one. We don't really need this right now, and we don't really need that right now. We can get corn seeds from the cornfield over by the barn when we need to. I don't really want to throw that away. This we could turn into another one of these. There we go. That frees us up a little bit of space. We have a drop too. Oh, you know what? We should get that drop. It's not that far away. Who knows what would be in there that'll help us out. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, that's I I think that's worth going for. I really do. But before we do that, we're going to... Where's our stuff? Before we do that, let's get our water taken care of. We might as well just cook this right now. So 6 pieces. Yeah, that drop might have some stuff in it that we could really use. For sure. So let's let that cook. Let's let that cook. Oh, there goes the timer. All right. All right, guys. Well, I actually do have to go because it is Thanksgiving, and we got to go to my daughter's house for dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here. So when we come back in the next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the food and water that we're making now. Oh, wait. No, hold on, oh God. Don't make the water right now. Make that down below because it doesn't stack. Okay. What we're going to do is we'll finish up the food here. We're going to take a load down to the hidey hole and drop stuff off so we have room. Then we'll come back up. We'll hit that drop. Then we'll go down into the hole and we'll stay there for sure. And we'll see what happens on Horde Night, which, depending upon how things go, will probably happen in the next episode. All right. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord if you want to, and come and see me on a live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch. You can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. You guys have a great rest of your day. And again, I know this is going to be several days later that you see this, but I'm going to do it anyways. I wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.